Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to explain what debouncing is in JavaScript, but it applies, or it can apply to other languages as well. So basically debouncing is delaying a function call until a set amount of time has passed. So I'm going to explain using a basic example I have here. So I'm going to the app here. So basically, the app is just fetching requests from the REST countries API, and I'm just trying to explain what debouncing is here. So usually, let's say when you search for something, so I search for a country like Ghana. So if you look at the console here, we have 5 logs of you searched. So it means that it's fetched it called the function 5 times, and in turn the function fetched the data from the API 5 times. That isn't very efficient, fetching something repeatedly 5 times in an application. So debouncing seeks to address this by delaying the fetch to the API until the event idles for some time. So let's say I stop typing for some time, then it fetches the data. So let's basically implement it in our application. So to do that, we have to use a set timeout function. So we can have here, so before our log, so this is basically the application. This is React with use state and use effects. So where we fetch, or where we update, we fetch the data from we basically just add a set timeout. So we have a set timeout. So a set timeout which takes a function as a callback. So this is what we want. So it takes a function as a callback, and it logs it. So let's try this again and see what happens. So if I refresh the page and I type Ghana, so as you can see, it still fetches it. So I forgot to add the time here. So it's supposed to be, let's say, 1 second. That's 1000 milliseconds. So let's say I refresh and let's search again Ghana. So as you can see here, it actually holds or waits for some time before it searches, but then we still get 5 searches here. Oh, that's because our previous searches, so for each key press, an event or a timeout is set for 1 second, and it cascades, it adds up, then 5 at the end, 5 searches are made. So we have to cancel the timeout when a key is pressed before the 1 second timeout. So to do this, there are multiple ways to do this, but I'm going to use a use ref hook to do this. So to hold my timer, so I have use ref, then set it to null. So this is to basically hold my timer value, which I'll be using here, and to disable it too. So we have timer dot current, so equal to, so timer dot current, I'm basically saying the current value in timer. That's how the use ref hook works, or the use ref variables. And before this timer gets set, we need to cancel the current timeout or the previous timeout. So we have to clear timeout of timer dot current, which is where our timer is being stored. So let's try this again and see what happens. So let's refresh this. Okay, so we have an error. Okay, so we didn't import useref basically. So useref, okay, this should work now. So let's refresh. Okay, so let's search again Ghana. So as you can see, we have a delay, then Ghana is fetched, and it is fetched once. As you can see here, once. We don't have the 5 there again. So basically this is what debouncing does, and this will improve the application greatly. I mean, this is just a basic as an example, and you can reduce the timer to, let's say, 500 milliseconds, so it's more responsive. But this is basically what debouncing is, and it just makes your application seem more efficient or something like that. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video and remember to subscribe to the channel also. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.